Hi explorers, and welcome back to the channel. The Forsaken Explorer NZ here, and I've got something very different here to show you than more normal viewing. This is one of the most oldest historical cemeteries here in New Zealand in the South Island. It is very old, from the gold mining days. It's actually like off the beaten track, up like a gravel road in the middle of nowhere to get here. And when you think you're getting nowhere, you get to here, Stafford Cemetery. So we'll have a little bit of a look around. I come here for a look myself. Thought I might as well I love this sort of history stuff, so thought I would show you guys as well. And some of you will absolutely love the history. Some of you will not be excited because it's not about an exploration. But let's have a look and see what it has to offer here. Anyone can come here. You can come have a look yourself. Stafford Historical Cemetery. But that's going to have a look. Cheers, explorers. So here at the main gate here. The dog's already found his way in the gap in the fence. Let's have a, oh, and he's kirking his leg. Wow. So old. So cool. 1872. Wow. Very old. What about this one? 1909. Wow. Pretty old when the people have died in 1872. This is a very old cemetery. What about this one here? 1892. Age 58. 1907. This one looks newer. 1927. 1909. 1896. Wow, she is pretty old. Cemetery, alright. Such a beautiful day, sunny day here on the west coast of the South Island. And there's no hiding my location today, because this is a public place where anyone can come, and I'd like to think that anyone coming here would be respectful enough to not do any damages here, being that it's a place of rest. (1887). It's quite a big cemetery actually, it goes back a long way. Wow. John Stevens. 1895, that's this one over here. I don't know if you can I can read a lot further than what the camera can. Look at that red mist over there. Wonder if that's paranormal or just steam from the wet logs. You decide. Lovely setting here, just up in the bush. This would have been like a real big town in its day. There's literally nothing here but a gravel road track that takes you up to a cemetery. That is it. There's nothing here. John James Gibson died in 1898. They're all in the 18s and a few in the 19s, but majority of them are in the 18s. 1914 over here. This one's so old I can't even actually read it. Oh, can I read it? Might say 1914. This one's also 1892. Mary Elizabeth, beloved wife of John Stewart, native of... No, I can't even read that word. I've never seen that word before. (1914). It's peaceful here. It doesn't have that... It does have a vibe to it, but not the same sort of vibe you'd get at your normal cemetery. Pooley. Oh. Okay, 1889. Pooley. I know that surname. Those that know me personally will know I know that surname. It's not my surname. 1887. John Moran. Must be Moran, can't be Moron. Yeah, definitely would be Moran. I don't know, I've never seen that name to know. It's quite far back here, but you don't want to, we've got to be careful we walk, like there's unmarked grave here, probably here, so you've got to try and find a row and walk through. Patrick McCarty. Patrick McCarty. Died 71 in 1906. This is an unmarked grave with some trees growing. Little fence around it. Oh, the headstone's snapped in half, but it's not readable. It's got trees going through it. Look at this metal casket. And I did read something about this. This was... his body got shipped back home. I read about this, yes. He actually was a gentleman that was doing mining here. He was from Asia or somewhere overseas, and he was buried here in an unmarked grave in this coffin here, and his family eventually shipped him home, and so the coffin now sits here empty. I did read up on that. There was a full story. I do a lot of research on places before I decide to go there. Then by the time I get there, it's been months and I've forgotten. And I'm like, hey, we're driving past, we'll go there. We never plan, and I don't like planning stuff. That doesn't make it fun. You just go. You've got to have the element of surprise when you're exploring. If you go there knowing what you're going to look at, element of surprise is gone. Yes, this is very interesting. My dog's been really in need of a run, so he is very happy. He doesn't dig or do anything naughty. He'll just run around. He won't go to the toilet, apart from, you know, marking his territory. Oh, look, he's having a roll. He's a good dog. Now, this headstone commemorates the life of an unknown married woman who died at Stafford area during the gold rush in 1865 to 1902. Her surname has been lost. The community celebrates the contribution of all who built this district. Restoration completed by the Lions Club of Hokitika with the assistance of the Chinese Poll Tax Heritage Fund, unveiled on the 5th of April 2019 by Consul General Wang Zaijian. Very interesting. So there's quite a few Asian people that were buried here. And like I say, that the ones with the metal caskets were ones that were buried here and had been taken back home by loved ones. So I don't know. I was here with Morticia. I don't even know who she is. I don't think she's gone back to the car. She's obviously found something cool, because I heard her yell out something. Oh, she's right at the back, where we were, right down the back there. So I always do things at pace, and she likes to do things at snail's pace. So you get to the point in time where you're like, where is she? And she's either way behind or way ahead or something like that. Yeah, it's very cool. So historical cemetery, bit of, you know, it probably I did see people have come here and done videos and stuff, which is cool, but I don't know if I like to. I've got, you know, like me paranormal apps and stuff like that, but this is the place for them to rest. I don't know if I agree with you come to a cemetery and pull out your ghost paranormal apps and wake them up and get them talking to you. I just think that that's not respectful. They come here to rest, not to be disturbed. So, you know, you could say my dog's disturbing, it's running around, but most of these people probably love dogs that were, you know, buried here. Yeah, we're going to capture a bit of B-roll anyway and see what we can find. Come back to you. Stick around, guys. After we've been to the cemetery, we head off to a historical bath site. Along the way, we find a really cool tunnels walk. It looks like they might have been old tunnels from the gold mining days. Stick around, we'll head there straight after this. Now it's good to see the restoration here of some headstones, and another one over here where they've got it clamped back together. They're gluing it or something like that to try and put it back together again. I think that's really cool, preserving the history. And they've got a bit of the fence here. It's probably from here you can see the little pedal stools where they've just removed it temporarily to fix this headstone here, which I think is great. Now it looks like there's another one over here. It's being restored from here, and they've got some new concrete and stuff here and whatnot. It is really cool, and you know, they keep the grass up. That's fairly new. Really is amazing. It's obviously some Anzacs here, because this one here has got an Anzac flower on it. But it seems pre that time, so I don't know what that's quite about, because it's 1900. That person exactly on the dot, they died 1900, which is a long time ago, 122 years ago. Most of these, like this one's 1876, for example. I mean, that's a long time ago. It's like 150, nearly 150 years ago. That's 140, what's that, 146 years ago. It's a very long time. So very historical, and the fact that this is now no longer a town, where we're literally up in the hills in the bush, is just bush. I mean, we drove up a logger's track, I'd say, to get up in here. It's pretty cool. It's different. It's very different. It's like I say, it's not an abandoned exploration to explore. It's not abandoned at all. It's a cemetery. But some people have been asking, they'd like me to do a cemetery. It's not really my sort of taste, unless it's something historical, because I just feel that it could be on the slightly morbid side, I guess you could call it. But it does fascinate me, you know. I'm not going to lie. You've probably seen, you know, I've done a Halloween special where we filmed it in the dark in the cemetery, at a cemetery not quite as old as this, but significantly older. But well, this is significantly older, I should say. But yeah, I think we'll probably head to our next location, but just something quite interesting, historical for everyone to look at here. So yeah, if you do like this video, it's not a matter to explore, and I hope you just enjoy the history side of it. But just, yeah, do remember, please do like and subscribe to the channel, push that bell notification button, and comment down below. And we'll catch you guys on another actual explore of an abandoned property, more than likely. And take it easy, everyone. Forsaken Explorer, over and out. Wow, that's pretty cool, an old gold mine tunnel. Wow. So cool. Probably had little railway carriage car, you know, train tracks in here. Yeah, it was open at the other end. This end it's got a closed sign thing. Detour. Follow the orange markers. Definitely a dead end in there. Why a detour? Because of these trees. Another quick tunnel here, mining tunnel. Let's have a wee look. Oh, how cool. Here, wait. There's a bridge in there. Right, it just goes back to the road again. And we need the light. And we see the light on. Bring it, wait. Don't go near the road. That was weird. I think there was a third tunnel, but there was detours everywhere because of the fallen trees. Weird. Here, wait. Hi explorers, just a quick one while on the way past. We are at the historic Kumara swimming baths. Here is an old photo of when it was under construction in 1933 to 34. A splash in the fog pond. 33, it was 50 by 33 yards, 46 by 30 metres. It had a 6 feet, 6 and 2 metre deep end diving board, built in the 1933 to 34 by voluntary labour unemployed relief workers during the Depression. So, it's a bit dirty, the old sign, but let's have a look. So we'll jump down in the pool as if we're going for a swim and give everyone a quick look at this historical site. So we're in the middle of an old swimming pool. It's got a very dry bottom considering you'd normally get a very wet bottom in a swimming pool. Now there's a large pipe here. Now I don't know what the story is here, if it went bigger, if this pipe was water, but it appears the swimming pool went beyond the perimeters of this large pipe. Maybe that was, I didn't read the whole thing because I've been a little bit busy today, but I can only assume that that was some sort of thermal heating or heating pipe that ran through, or they had a boiler where they would heat this piping here. Like possibly there may have been a boiler through in the bushes in here, which is now not there, or that way. And it does appear the pool did also come back into this area here, because you can see some rock and possibly behind the bushes there. So what have we got back here? Man, it's mushy. Not the best thing for leaky shoes. Yeah, so that possibly where it would have been an inlet. Water would have come in, whether it was natural water or not. Let's have a look. Slippery as. See, something very quick, very short, not very long video. I really just wanted to stop this one time, have a look for myself, do a bit of a short video. Here's that pipe coming out of the pool there. Just really wanted to see where that went, see if there's any sort of way that it did any sort of heating or what its purpose was. It does go into through the bush on the other side. I don't know if you can see on camera, there's a clearing I can see. It comes out there. So yeah, that'll be the video for the day. Bit short, historic swimming pool. Built in the Depression days on the west coast of the South Island. You're allowed to come here. Here's the abandoned pool. There's a historic site. It's Kumara Junction, west coast of the South Island, just on Arthur's Pass. Once you're over the west coast side, not far out of Greymouth town. So please remember to like and subscribe to the channel and push the bell notification button, and we will catch you on another explore. That's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. Forsaken Explorer over and out.
This shit not gonna